Hello, boys and girls. This is the math video for today. This is for lesson 7. Once again, this is a review lesson. This is something we have done before. So our objective for lesson 7 is compare two quantities and identify the greater or lesser of the two given numerals. Now remember, when we hear the word quantities, we should just think of amounts. So when you hear two quantities, there's going to be two amounts of something, okay? And then when you hear the word numerals, right here, numerals, that's just another word for numbers, okay? So compare two amounts and identify the greater or lesser of the two given numbers. So our target is I can compare two numbers and tell the greatest and least between the two. So this is our application problem. It's an RDW, so we're going to read, draw, write. So Benny has 4 dimes. Marcus has 4 pennies. Benny says, we have the same amount of money. Is he correct? Use drawings or words to explain your thinking. So Benny has how many dimes? 4. So we're going to draw those. There's our 4 dimes. Marcus has 4 pennies. So we're going to draw those. There we go. How much is 4 dimes worth? How many cents? Well, we know dime, dime, 10 all the time. So each one of these dimes is worth 10. So we're going to count by 10. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40 cents. Okay? And we know penny, penny, worth 1 cent. So we count by ones. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4 cents. So is Benny correct? He said that Benny and Marcus had the same amount of money. Is Benny correct in saying that? No, he's not. Who has more money, Benny or Marcus? Well, Benny does. Benny has more money than Marcus. Okay, so moving on to our concept development. It says draw quick tens and ones for each number and then decide which number is greater. So we have the number 23. So when we look at the number 23, how many tens do we have? How many quick tens do we need to draw? 2. How many ones do we have in 23? 3. Okay, so there's our drawing for 23. Now we need to draw quick tens and ones for 32. How many tens? 3. How many ones? 2. So which is the greater number? 32, right, because you have 3 tens and you only have 2 tens over here. So we can either look at the drawings and decide, or we can look at the numbers and decide. 32 is greater than 23. Okay, we're drawing quick tens and ones for each of these numbers. Now they wrote them in a different form. So they wrote them in like an amount form, in a quantity form. So we have 1 10 and 9 ones. So they've already told us how many tens we have. 1. And how many ones we have? 9. Okay? Then we have how many tens over here? 2. How many ones? 1. Correct. Okay, so that is our drawing for these two numbers. Which number is greater? Well, when we look at it in this format, 1 10 9 ones and 2 tens 1 1, it's hard sometimes for us to picture that as a number, right? So we can either put it into a number form. So this is 19 and this is 21. Well, we know that 21 is greater than 19. However, we could look at our drawing and see there's only 1 10 here and there's 2 tens here. So we know that this number, 21, 2 tens 1 1, 2 tens 1 1, is greater than 19. Okay, so now it wants us to figure out which number is greater. Well, first we have 2 tens 8 ones, and then we have 3 tens 8 ones. What is 2 tens 8 ones? What number is that? Well, we know 2 tens is 20, 8 ones is 8, 20 plus 8 is 28. Okay, we look at the next number. 3 tens is worth 30, 8 ones is worth 8, so we have 3 tens 8 ones. 30 plus 8 is 38. So we know that 38 is greater than 28. But when we look at these numbers, do you look at the tens place or the ones place to help you find out which number is greater? Well, we look at the tens place, right? Because we can see that the ones place is the same. So there's nothing different about these numbers. However, this number is what makes us decide which number is greater, right? 3 is greater than 2, so 38 has to be greater than 28. Okay, now we're going to move on to our problem set. So we're circling the number that is greater in each pair. Now this isn't new vocabulary, but we need to pay close attention to vocabulary. Greater, which means the biggest number, right? So circle the number that is greater in each pair. So this is A. We have 1 10, 2 ones, 3 10s, 2 ones. Well, let's look at that tens place. 3 here and 1 here. We know that 3 is greater than 1. What number is this, boys and girls? 1 10, 2 ones. That is 12. Okay? 3 10s, 2 ones. That is 32. 32 and 12, there's a big difference there, right? Which number is greater, 32 or 12? 32. 3 10s, 2 ones is greater than 1 10, 2 ones. Okay, moving on to B. You have 2 10s, 8 ones, and 3 10s, 2 ones. Again, let's look at that tens place. This is a 3 and this is a 2. We know that 3 is greater than 2. So what number is 3 10s, 2 ones? 32. What number is 2 10s, 8 ones? 28. So remember, look at that tens place to decide which number is bigger. And if the tens place is the same, then that's when you look at the ones place, okay? So 2 10s, 8 ones, 3 10s, 2 ones. 32 is greater than 28. Okay, this is C. Now they have it in numerical form, numbers, 19 and 15. Which number is greater? Would you rather have 19 candy bars or 15 candy bars? 19, right? 4 extra. I think I'd rather have 19. Whoops, I didn't mean to click that. Okay, so on D we have 31 and 26. Again, would you rather have $31 or $26? $31, right? Okay, that's the first problem. Now for this one, we're going to write down how many beads are on each side, and then we're going to circle the set with the fewer, another vocabulary word, fewer items. Fewer means less or the least, right? So we're going to circle the fewer items. So these are tens, and then the rest are ones. So if we count 10, and then we count by ones, 11, 12, 13, then we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So which has the fewer amount? This side, right? 13 is less than 19. Okay? And then moving on to this one. For each pair, you're going to write the number of items in each set and then circle the one with the most items. Okay. Ooh, look. Let's count by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they've drawn their lines through those to make sure that we know that those are tens. So if we count by 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, okay? And then this side has some ones that we're going to have to count. Okay, so we have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Now it wants us to circle the set with the most items, which means it has the biggest amount, right? Most. So which has the most items? 40, right? That's correct. So that is our lesson for today. I am going to show you on your classroom, when you get to here, you're going to go to classwork. Oh, know why that is open. And then when you go down, you're going to see, well, actually, it's the top one. You're going to see math problem set 6 and 7. So this problem set is going to be over yesterday's lesson and today's lesson. Okay, so you're going to scroll down, put your name in, and then there's only 6 problems. So you're going to scroll down, do those 6 problems, and when you're done, you're going to click submit there at the bottom of your page, okay? So go ahead and go do that problem set. I hope to see you guys during the live tomorrow. We do have school tomorrow, even though it is Friday because we didn't have school on Monday. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a good rest of your day and take care. Bye.